You see that? So let look.
Motherfucking Zach, cause they ain't fucking with y'all. I let y'all have y'all be. Don't worry about the fuck what I got going on.
Okay, okay.
Oh God, you know the fuck I go through. You better watch y'all motherfucking mouth.
You see that? Hey, this is our community. Hey, look.
Hey, this is me though. How you gonna judge? How you gonna talk about me? How are you gonna talk about me? How you gonna talk about me?
Auntie, you wanna have a talk?
John 18:36, Jesus answered, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence."
Teach you blacks and Hispanics who you are according to the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has had enough of our people living in wickedness, living in foolishness, listening to rappers and supporting rappers who don't profit our community or bring change to our community. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 5. Go thy way and show my people their sinful deeds.
So the Bible and the Most High commands us to come out here and show his people their sinful deeds. When you look in zone 1, when you look in the hood that we at today, there's only one race of people who's out here breaking God's commandments, who's out here smoking, who's out here breaking the Sabbath, who out here got weed for sale, who got pills for sale. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with firearms, looking to bring harm to their brother.
Right.
Go ahead.
And their children, their wickedness.
And we are here to show the children of our forefathers their wickedness. Go ahead. Go to the second one. 2nd Ezra 2 and 1.
It's the 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 1.
And so this is what we come out here to do, man. We come out here to teach our people who we are according to the Bible. A lot of our people don't have no idea why we went into slavery as a people. A lot of our people don't have no idea why we don't have our own money, our own currency. Our people don't have no idea, neither do they care. Go ahead.
It's the 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, I brought this people out of bondage.
So we are the same people that the Lord brought out of bondage. Go ahead.
And I gave them my commandments.
And the Lord said he gave us his commandments. The Lord didn't give everybody in the world his laws, statutes, and commandments. He said he gave us his commandments. Read.
By my servants, the prophets.
Read, saying by the servant prophet. You heard that, brother? Come here, man. Hey. That's the problem. You don't want to hear it. This is why we at the bottom of society.
Right.
Go ahead.
By my servants, the prophets.
Read.
Whom they would not hear.
And who what?
Whom they would not hear.
And that's why we walking around lost, don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Living off pennies. Because we don't want to hear the words of God. Come on.
But despise my counsels.
And he said they despise his counsels. When you look at the community today, who are the people that truly despise the laws of God? It's the Negroes, the blacks and Hispanics, man. Look at us. Everybody say they love God. Ain't nobody trying to keep the commandments.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody trying to keep the commandments. You got damn mothers coming at the damn liquor store with their daughters, man. It's right. Come on.
The mother that bare them said unto them, Go your way, ye children, for I am a widow and forsaken.
And our homeland is spewed us out because of our sin and because of our wickedness, man. And when you look at it, look at the communities that we live in. Look at what we have took the communities that we have been sent to and turned them into, man. When you look on this strip right now, you know what I'm saying? It ain't not one black-owned business on this strip, but it's a village full of black people. Come on.
I brought you up with gladness, but with sorrow and heaviness have I lost you.
And the Lord said he has lost us with sorrowness and heaviness. Because why? Our people love idolatry. Our people love folly. Our people love wickedness. This is why don't nobody want to hear the word of God, man. And this is why we have to come out here week in and week out and tell our people it's high time to repent. Go ahead.
For ye have sinned before the Lord your God.
He said what?
For ye have sinned before the Lord your God.
And the problem is, y'all know y'all live a life of sin. And the main problem is that don't nobody give a damn.
Right.
When somebody gets shot dead in the streets, don't nobody give a damn. When a black man get arrested for selling drugs in the hood, don't nobody give a damn.
Right.
Hey, Elder. Hey, big dog, you got a second to spread for your young brothers, man?
Come on, Elder.
You got a minute to holler at us for a minute? And this is another thing in the community, man. You got black men ignoring black men who trying to bring positivity. You know what I'm saying? These the same Negroes who content with dope getting sold in the neighborhood.
Right.
But he want to act like he love God, man. This is why our community's not gonna never change. You don't got nobody who want to speak out against the oppression that we putting on ourselves. But then y'all be the main ones ready to protest and run in the store and steal shoes and clothes when a white man gunned down one of our brothers. Go ahead.
For ye have sinned before the Lord your God, and done that thing that is evil before him.
Read, quit looking around, just read. You throwing yourself off. Hey, y'all got a second to hear the word of the Lord? Come here real quick.
Come here real quick.
Y'all come holler. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, come holler at us real quick. Tell 1 quick second. Come on this side, I want to show you something. Come on this side, Rick. I just want to show y'all something. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Come on, y'all come on this side, Rick. I want to show y'all something, bro. So, y'all familiar with our history? What's your name, big dog? Jonathan. I'm Eli. How you doing, son? So, alright, likewise, bro. So if I ask you what's your nationality, what would y'all tell? Huh? Black? Black, right? So when you think about it in the world, right? If you wanted to go trace your ancestry, right? And you type in the history of blacks, what will pop up? Just American slavery and stuff like that, right? So now you gotta think about that. So before we was in slavery, who were we and where were we at? It's a good question, right? You don't know. So what we come out here to teach our people is, according to the Bible, we are God's chosen people. We are the 12 tribes of Israel, right? We are God's chosen people. These are the names that God named us: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim on down. But the people who colonized and enslaved us named us African American. That's what they call us. So now I'm gonna ask y'all this: do y'all know why we went into slavery? So when you think about this, right, we telling you we God chosen people. So now the thing is, we God chosen people, why did we go into slavery? And the reason why we went into slavery is because we didn't keep God's commandments. Are y'all familiar with Moses?
Yeah.
What you know about Moses? He had a Bible. So you said Moses had a Bible? He in the Bible. So you know what he's famous for doing? Freeing his people out of Egypt. Get that again in 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 1. So what we showing our people is that we went into slavery for not keeping God's commandments. And when we came over here off the slave ships, we had no idea who we are. And if I ask y'all, without looking at all the other stuff, who would y'all say that this is in the world that people know him as? Jesus. You said the devil. He is definitely the devil. But in the world, what do we know this man as in the world? Jesus, right? So before you seen this sign, what do you believe that Jesus looked like? Do you believe this kind of sums up who he is? Y'all know who the Jewish people in the world is today? Y'all know who the Jewish people is in Israel? Y'all know who they is? That's probably a good thing. So when you look in the world, right, there is a people who saying they are God's chosen people, and we not. And they put this image and told people that this is what Jesus looked like. A white man, a pale-faced white man with long, dull, stringy hair. But when you look in the Bible, the people of the Bible, you know what I'm saying, don't look like this. Jesus himself don't look like that. Read this verse.
Comes from 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 1. Read. Thus said the Lord, I brought this people out of bondage. Right. And I gave them my commandments.
So God said he led the Israelites out of Egypt, which at that time was by Moses. And when he led them out of slavery, he gave them his commandments, right? Go ahead.
By my servants, the prophets, right, whom they would not hear, right, but despise my counsel.
So stop right there. So the same people that Moses delivered out of the wilderness, out of Egypt, God said he gave those people his commandments. And when you look at it, right, when you look in the community, what people do you see that don't have their own land today? Black people, right? When you think about who don't have, who language do we speak right now? Huh? You said niggas? Oh, English. I think you said niggas. Nah, my bad. Nah, we speak English, right? But who taught us that language? White people, right? So when you think about it, and we about to find out shortly, God said that the Israelites had to keep his commandments. And if they didn't keep his commandments, evils and curses would happen to them. You ain't never wondered, like when you look around this area right here, right? Would you say this is a successful neighborhood that you would want to raise your children up in? Why? It's dope selling, killing. You probably, if you dress nice, you might get robbed over here, right? So think about that. Why do our people predominantly populate this type of area? It gotta be for a reason, because think about it. Before today, and even with me, before I realized who we were, right? I thought this type of thing was like, it's just our environment. You know what I'm saying? We grew up like this and we embrace it, and we end up getting used to it though, right? But we have to ask ourselves, why is it the Chinese people not populating the ghetto? And when you do see a Chinese man in the neighborhood, what they doing? They working, making some money off us, right? So think about that. When you think about the Arab man don't populate the hood, right? What they doing is and making money off us, right? So now get into Deuteronomy 28 verse 15 real quick. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just want to show y'all that when y'all leave here today, you gotta understand that you God chosen people. That you know that God looks just like you and King Solomon, who was Jesus Christ's ancestor and forefather, had dreads just like you. People in the Bible had dreadlocks just like you do. Watch this. So I'm going to show you this real quick. Read this, Deuteronomy 28:15.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
right,
to observe, to do all his commandments,
right,
and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Watch this, bro.
Then all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? So God is telling us, the Israelites, right, who we are, if we didn't keep his commandments, he would send evils on our people. So when you look at the world today, God said you will be able to know who the Israelites are by the evils that he put on them. And when you look at our people, you know what I'm saying, when you think about our people, when you hear about black people in America, what do you always hear about? Think about when you cut on TV. Now give me some shows y'all like to watch. All American. Besides All American, right? Think about Boys in the Hood. You watch BML? What's going on in BML? What you got black people doing in there? Selling dope, smashing women, killing people. Think about what's another one. What about Power? Right. Now tell me, besides All American, tell me black shows that's pushing positivity in community and change. You kind of can't name none, right? So what about, think about this. Give me some rappers that's promoting positivity and change in our neighborhoods. Y'all from Atlanta?
Yeah.
So what rappers coming out of Atlanta right now, standing on business, you know what I'm saying, rapping about putting the guns down, stop selling dope, stop gang banging, stop pouring out our women. Think about that. Y'all a couple, right? So what rappers in Atlanta do y'all hear promote for y'all to get married and have children? None, right? So what are they teaching us? They're teaching us to fuck over each other, kill each other, rob each other, lie to each other, pour our women out, cheat on our women, and what else they say? I knock your girl off. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. This is the people that's in our community. So when you look at our community, the Bible says that there's a curse. Come on, keep going. Verse 16.
Curse shalt thou be in the city.
So when you look in the city, if it was you that applied for a career job, right, an office job, and a white man that applied for an office job, who do you think 9 times out of 10 will get a job? Why? It's just the way life flows, right? And so now let's flip it. Say if you and the white man both working in this job, you've been here 2 years, he been here a year, and they say they finna lay somebody off. 9 times out of 10, who you think they gonna find a reason to lay off? They're gonna find a reason to lay you off, right? Think about this. Now I'm gonna ask you another question, and the reason why I'm asking you these questions is because I'm showing you what God said he was gonna do to the Israelites, right? And I'm asking you questions because the questions that I'm asking you is fulfilling what God said he was gonna do to our people. When you look in America, what people have been killed the most by police? Black people, right? Did you know that was in the Bible? Get Zechariah 11 and 4. Watch this. I'm gonna show you this in the Bible. It's in the Bible and it's written that our people will be killed by our possessors, the people who possess us. And right now we under America's possession. We just can't walk to the airport, walk in there and say, hey, take me to Dubai or take me to Africa. You have to meet qualifications and get permission to leave America. So now watch this.
So Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4.
Come on.
Thus said the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
So God commands us to feed the flock of the slaughter. He God looks at us as a flock of people who get slaughtered on a day-to-day basis. That's why when you think about it, it surprise y'all when y'all wake up in the morning and see somebody got killed. It became normal now, right? So think about that in a weird way. When you hear somebody say, damn, Ray got killed on the south side, Mike got killed on the east side, you know, Lil John just got killed in zone 1, and Lil Ray got shot in zone 6. It's a normal thing, right? Think about that. God told us to feed the flock of the slaughter, because when you look at our people, all you see is murder, dope selling, gang banging, rapping, or football, or some type of entertainment. You don't see nobody who really taking a stand in the community and cleaning up the community. And look at, like, when you look around you, God said we was going to be cursed in the city. Our people, around here, think about it. Like, you got young boys hanging outside the corner store. Like, think about that. How old are you? 19. Do you want to spend your 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old hanging on MLK Food Mart? What you want to be when you grow up? Well, what do you want to follow as a career? Engineer. See, that's a good thing. What about you? Huh? Mortician. I see, that's good. Y'all got a good path on y'all shoulder. So when you look at this, the way that y'all can get those things and those two careers that y'all have can be beneficial to y'all people. But first, if you want God to bless you on that, you have to first realize who you are, so that you will have a stronger reason for why. Because when you think about leaders in the world today, right, real positive leaders in Atlanta right now, how many can you name? Not many, right? Because everybody's just doing what they want to do. It's hypocrisy. When you look at the church is scamming you out your money. You know what I'm saying? The Muslims ain't doing nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? You got Muslims gang banging and selling dope in the community with the rest of them Negroes, right? So now read it.
Whose possessors slay them,
right, and
hold themselves not guilty.
So the God said, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them or kill them and hold themselves not guilty. So when you think about police brutality, the police are able to kill us and be found not guilty because we are basically dwelling in their land. We abide by their laws and their rules, and they know the loopholes around their laws to where, say if y'all two was walking and the police came upon you, God forbid, right, and they act like you resisted and shot you in front of her. Don't you know that police officer can still get found not guilty because they can say anything? Oh, he got aggressive when we asked her a question and we had to shoot him. I feared for my life. You know, he'll get paid leave. And when you think about that, that don't happen to nobody but us. When y'all see the police, y'all get a little paranoid. You do. Yeah, he do, because you're a black man, you feel that, right? Think about that. Why should you have to feel that way? And this is all coming out of the Bible. God said that we would feel like this. So now go back to Deuteronomy 28 real quick. Give me verse 30. So now, verse 16 again, matter of fact. I'm going to show you this. So when you look at these pictures, bro, you see these as real pictures, right? We didn't draw these. We didn't sketch them out. When you see black and gray, you know that those is real pictures, right? So now read that.
Verse 16. Deuteronomy 28, verse 16. Curse shalt thou be in the city.
So stop right there. When we came into the city, this is what our people seen when we came off them slave ships, right? When we came off them slave ships, this is what they did. This is how they brought us into the city. So first, before we get to this point, I'm going to jump ahead and I'm going to come back. Do y'all, I kind of said it, but do y'all believe and agree that our ancestors came over here through slave ships? Y'all agree with that, right? What if I told you that that was in the Bible, that God said that would happen to us? Have you heard that before? Read that. And then we're going to come back here because I'm going to show you this. It's going to all make sense. Watch this.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again,
right,
with ships.
So that word Egypt means bondage or slavery. Watch this.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Now read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the Lord said he was going to bring us into slavery again by the way of cargo slave ships. So when you look at this picture right here, this is how our ancestors came over here. Come on this side, Kabar. Well, hold this real quick. So when you look at this, this is the way that God said our ancestors was going to come to America. Keep going.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we was over here, we was on the eastern hemisphere. Our homeland is on this side, which will be in Israel. But we fled out of our homeland and we ended up in the west coast of Africa. And from this land right here, he said he brought us into slavery again on slave ships. And when you look at that, that's a lot of people, right? That's a lot of Negroes being sold into slavery. When you look, it's 5 million in South America, another 5 million, 2 million, 4.5 million, 5 million, and 3 million a year. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And he said once we got off them slave ships, we were going to be sold unto our enemies. So when you look in the world today, think about what Donald Trump just said he was finna do. He said he's finna close down all the slave museums, anything talking about slavery. He said he's finna wash that up and erase it because America is much greater than it. Think about what he's telling you. He's finna make it to a point to where when y'all have children and they have children, they're not gonna know about this. But you know what he really telling you? He erasing us, because now if we don't know this, now when you hear it coming out the Bible, you're not gonna believe it, because where the proof is? All the proof is gone. So now watch this, keep on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
So we were sold as slave men. Go ahead.
And bond women.
Right. And even unto this day, do you feel like we still in slavery, or do you feel like it's over? Tell the truth. We are still enslaved. Give me Luke chapter 3 verse 8. And I'm going to show you why we still are enslaved. When you think about it today, right? Say if you own the land, do you feel like you should have to pay taxes on the land you own? That's crazy, right? Think about this. Water from the ocean, God put that there, right? When you have rain that come down from the sky, God gives us that, right? Why do we pay for water? Think about that. The land that we living on today, who gave us that land? God gave us that land, so why are we paying for it? Because the people who possessed us as slaves at first still possess us today. Do you know what the 3rd Amendment is, the 13th Amendment is about? So you got to go read this type of stuff to understand, because with y'all, the information that we giving y'all today, this is what's going to change our mindsets and our life. It changed my mindset, bro. When I heard about this, bro, I was in my early 20s. 19 and 20. I was between 19 and 20 when I heard it, the same age you are. Bro, it changed my life for the better because it made me open my mind. And when you open your mind, it's like the Matrix. You coming out of this blind spot, because before today, you was walking in darkness and kids kind of accepting all this for what it is. But God didn't put us through all this for us just to accept being African Americans and calling ourselves black. He put us through this for us to go through this captivity or slavery, but afterwards remember ourselves. So now go back to verse 30 again. So now we're gonna talk about this, right? We still talking about slavery, and we ain't gonna stick on it too long, but I want to show y'all this because this part of our history is important on us returning back to God, because what you're gonna learn is there is a cause and effect with God. What causes us to be at the bottom of the society is us not keeping the commandments. The cause of us hanging on the street corners, lost and all over the place, you smoke. You know, that's a good thing. So when you think about this, all this stuff is the point of us breaking God's commandments. So now watch this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 30.
Come on.
Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
You ever watched 12 Years of Slavery? Y'all ever seen? So think about, you think so, right? So think about during slavery, if a white man wanted to take your wife and he wanted to sleep with her, and think about you in slavery, do you think our ancestors had power to say, hell no, that's my woman? You had to let it happen, right? And then he'll tell her when he's done with her, go back and get in the bed with you. This is what they did with us. Keep on.
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Do you know who built the White House? Black people, slaves, built the White House. And when you look at it today, we are still to this day yet to have a black president who come from our people, who inherits and lives in the White House. Jump to verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
And when you think about that, this is all going back to what we're talking about right here. You got this lady and imagine this, y'all two having a daughter or a son, and a white man standing beside y'all. He got y'all standing on the podium, and he auctioning y'all off individually. He got you for sale for $500. He got her for sale for $500, and then he got your baby girl or your firstborn child for sale for $1,000 to sell to a whole nother group of white people. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. This is what God said happened to our ancestors, because why? We didn't keep his commandments. So even when you think about all this that you see in the world today, right? All of this is the root cause of us not keeping the Lord's commandments. So now, watch this, keep reading.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Right?
and there shall be no might in thine hand.
Keep going.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors
Right.
shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Right, so now verse is 29. Read verse 29. So I want to show y'all this too, because y'all got careers that y'all trying to pursue, right? But God said, unless y'all take heed to his commandments, he won't allow those ways to prosper. Watch this.
Verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday.
So when you look in the community today, this is the definition of our people groping at noonday. Man, these people sit out here every day. We've been out here at least 2 weeks now. It's the same people you see sitting over there who ain't got no hope. You're going to have another woman gonna come out arguing, cussing, and yelling. You got them, there she go right there with that blue dress on. Yeah, Miss None gonna cuss everybody out over there. Is they going to be walking around groping, right? Go ahead.
As the blind gropeth in darkness.
Watch this.
And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
And God says, a people, we will not prosper in our ways, because why? God is not involved in it. And when God is not involved in it, guess what? We try to create loopholes. People be covetous and people be evil. So now when we reading all this, now what do you think God is telling you? So now watch this. Go to verse 45.
Verse 45.
And now if you realize I done read damn near 10 verses, right? How many of those verses as a people you feel like we're related to? All of them, right? So now watch this.
Verse 45.
Yep.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
Right.
And overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
So God said all these curses that we read about, when you look at all these curses, us being a slave, with yokes of iron upon our neck, us being in cotton fields, our babies being alligator bait. And think about this, not even just 100 years ago, these signs was everywhere, all throughout the South, especially throughout the South, where it was certain restaurants we couldn't go to. There were certain neighborhoods that black people couldn't live in. And you know what I'm saying? You know what they try to make us think now? Oh, we got to forget about that, because after Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement, he made everybody equal. But when you really look at it with a clear eye, we still not equal to the white man. Think about that.
He said his dad is black. He's from the tribe of Judah.
You from the tribe of Judah?
What that is?
Huh?
What that is?
That's Israelites. That's God's chosen people. Those are the people that's in the Bible. Get Jeremiah 14, verse number 2. And when y'all look at it, y'all from the tribe of Judah as well. And what we showing our people over here is, we are God's chosen people. I'm going to ask you this too real quick. Why you think we went into slavery?
Tell me.
I'm going to tell you. Watch this. Read this first.
This is Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse number 2.
Right?
Judah mourneth,
Right?
and the gates thereof languish.
So we talking about Judah here. The topic at hand is the people of Judah. Right? Watch this.
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
So when you think about the tribe of Judah, God said these are black people. Get Lamentations chapter 4 verse 8. Have you ever heard that before?
Nah.
Have you ever heard that black people was in the Bible? Nobody never told y'all that the whole Bible was about black people. Nobody. So think about this. What about, has anybody ever told y'all that the heritage that y'all have, King Solomon, you ever heard of King Solomon? What about you? You read the Bible, you heard of King Solomon?
I don't know.
Did you know that King Solomon, this King David's son, he had dreadlocks just like y'all? Come on, Lamentation right after Jeremiah. Lamentation 4 and 8. Come on, read that real quick.
This is Lamentation chapter 4 and verse 8.
Watch this, brothers.
Their visage is blacker than a coal.
So their visage is their face. So he said our faces are blacker than a coal. He's describing our people as black. Watch this.
They are not known in the streets.
And he said right now, when you're looking for the Israelites, God chosen people, we are not known in the street. Why are we not known in the streets? Because when you think about what slavery done to us and Willie lynching, right? They have taught us to be divided against each other, right? Think about it. After slavery, we had Jim Crow. Y'all ever heard of Jim Crow?
Yeah.
What was Jim Crow like for black people?
Not good, right?
Not good, right? They were terrorizing us. You heard about the KKK? What did the KKK used to do in the community to our people? They wait till nighttime, they try to kill you. They'll run in your house. They'll put a burning cross in front of your door. They'll kick your back door in and kill your father. And guess what they used to tell your mom, your daughters, your sons after they killed your father? What y'all ain't never heard? They'll tell you don't snitch. You better not say nothing. When the police come and ask you who put their cross in front of your front porch, you better not say nothing. If we kill your daddy in front of you, you niggas better not say nothing. That's what they did to our people. You can go look it up. So now, when you think at the cause effect of it, right? When you look in our communities, what do we do to each other today? We kill each other, and say if you witness a murder, what you think they're gonna tell you? You better not do it. You better not snitch. So what are we practicing? We practicing the same thing that got done to us, right? So now I'm gonna show you another one. Get Lamentations 5 and 10.
Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 10.
Matter of fact, start at verse number 1. Now watch this.
Verse 1. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us.
So we should be asking God to remember what has come upon us. When you look at all this, we should be asking God to remember all this stuff that's brought upon us today. I'm gonna ask you this, bro. When you look over here in this area right now, is this a neighborhood that you would want to raise your children up at?
Hell nah.
Why?
I'll raise up here.
And well, it's rough over here, right?
Yeah.
So now think about that. This is something we're supposed to be telling God. Read that again.
Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us.
Right?
Consider and behold our reproach.
And you say you're supposed to be asking God to consider and remember your approach. Watch this.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
He said our inheritance, so the inheritance that God gave us, because at one point, y'all never heard that the Native Americans was living on this land, right? The Native Americans are Israelites. You think about our homeland over there, and you think about America, our inheritance is turned to strangers, which is who? The white people. They have taken over our land. Go ahead.
Our houses to aliens.
Our what?
Our houses to aliens.
And the Bible calls the white man that colonized us aliens. They the real aliens. They the real illegal immigrants. And look at what they doing in our community. They done went and took over our land, and now they got us in the piss poor parts of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. How many, hey bro, you've been over here all your life, right? How many Chinese people you seen growing up over here homeless?
Yeah.
How many Chinese people you seen gang banging over here?
Nah.
How many Chinese people have you seen sliming out one of their fellow Chinese people? They ain't doing that. Why?
I don't know, but
They stick together, right? And they think about. So now you gotta ask yourself this, bro. Why we doing it?
But we don't get along.
Why we don't get along?
The earth, I get, man.
You said just us. Watch this. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 51 verse 20. I'm gonna show you in the Bible the curses that God has put on us has turned us like this, because you know what we allowed the white man to do? We have allowed the white man to turn us against each other. Because you know what it is? It's called the survival of the fittest. When you think about it, right, say if we know this brother right here getting it on in the neighborhood, working, he got 3 jobs, he flourishing, right? This brother starting to come out, him and his girl doing good, he getting nice clothes and shoes. And guess what? It might not be that good for me. What you think we gonna do? If you get money over here and you shining a little bit, you come out with a real necklace on, what 9 times out of 10? They gonna want that, and they gonna do what? They gonna come get it, right? Yeah. So now think about it. This is what's going on in our community. Read this.
It's Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 20.
Right?
Thy sons have fainted.
He said what?
Thy sons have fainted.
So the Lord, another word for fainting is being unconscious. So God said our young men, which is us, he said we have become unconscious. We have fainted. We don't know who we are no more. We don't even know where we come from. We don't realize how royal we are. And y'all don't even realize that y'all come from a bloodline of kings. Because what does America introduce to you? It introduces a street nigga mentality to you. Think about, when you think, you know who Jewish people are, right? Think about what the Jewish people do. They spend millions and millions of dollars paying these rappers to get signed from our communities, paying these women to get signed in our communities. And what are they doing for the community? What they rapping about?
Destroying it.
Destroying the community. And when they get a little money, what you think they giving their partners? Dope, gun, pill.
Yeah.
Now, get what? Now, hey, brothers got big machine guns in the hood. You lie because you know it's true, right? Think about that, bro. So now, this is what God is saying. Our young men are fainted. Watch this.
They lie at the head of all the streets.
So now, when you look at this, right, this is how you know the Bible is a true book. When you look on this corner right here, these are our men on the street corner fainted. When you look by the liquor store, look at who you see coming in and out the liquor store. When you look by the damn beauty supply store back there, you just came from over there. That's why you smile like, yeah, we posted up back there, bro. I know it. Look at MLK Food Mart. The Martin Luther King Food Mart full of niggas out there. You got cigarettes over there. I got a cigarette so goddamn long, I can see it from here. This is the Bible being written in true form about us, bro. But think about this. How do you truly feel about that? Are you content with it? Because we come from there. I'm from Memphis, bro. You probably can tell by I'm saying something. I'm from Memphis. I grew up in the hood just like this, bro. 18, 17, 19, posted up on the corner, smoking cigarette, thought I was bad with my partner. Got a ski mask in one pocket, gloves in the back pocket, firearm in one pocket, praying to the Lord we see somebody we can come up on. But guess what? Deep down inside, I never was content with it, because it's like, why should I have to live my life taken from my own people, man?
Yeah.
Think about that. Come on, keep reading.
As a wild bull in the net.
And he said, we're like wild bulls in the net. When you look in Philly, what do they call young black boys? Young bulls. When you let a bull out that little cage that he run crazy, right? Think about the neighborhoods we live in today. Our people running to and fro like wild bulls trapped in the net. Watch this.
They are full of the fury of the Lord.
And he said we are all fury of the Lord. We are all full of the curses that the Lord put on us. We were going to be smitten. We don't know who we are. Hey, what color was you taught Jesus?
I was taught white, but I learned black.
How would you prove he black?
I can't prove it, but shit, that's what I believe now.
You believe it, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm going to show you in the Bible and the fruit how you know that he's black. But think about it. If he's black and they taught us this, think about the significance of who you are. Because why did the white man, what you grew up in church?
Yeah.
What church you grew up in?
Israel Baptist Church.
Baptist church. What about you? It's a Baptist church. What about you? You grew up in Baptist church too then. So now, come here. Now bring this closer. Now I want to show y'all something, right? You see who this white man is right here? His name John Smith. John Smith is the founder of the Baptist church. You see where it said that church started? It started in 1608. Now I want to ask y'all something. In the 1600s, where were black people at?
Shit, slave, right?
In slavery. Look at this. Slave trade from Africa to the Americas from 1650 all the way to 1860. So when you look at these religions that was being created, guess who was in the slave? Guess who was the slaves being taught these religions? It was our people. All these churches that we grew up in, was man-made religions. These are the people that taught us that Jesus was a white man, and then guess what else they taught us? That Jesus loves who?
What?
Everybody.
Oh, everybody. Yeah.
Jesus loved everybody, but meanwhile, the niggas in the neighborhood. White folks living in Alpharetta, goddamn Bankhead, what's the other one? Buckhead. Yeah. All the good places, you know what I'm saying? Guess what you think will happen, bro, if you walking through Alpharetta? If you start walking through Alpharetta at sundown, you just walking through there, so what you think gonna happen?
Shit, they gonna ask me what I'm doing out here.
What you gonna ask you? The police gonna pull up on you.
Facts.
But if you walking through this neighborhood,
You good.
you good. Think about that, man. You gotta think about that. So obviously, the religion in these churches that they taught us wasn't of God, because you know what they taught you? They taught you that God loves everybody, and when they taught you that Jesus was a white man, guess what you took out? Guess who you started to devalue?
Black.
You start to devalue yourself. So now when you think about it, this is why we don't get along with our own kind. How many gangs sets you think over here? In Memphis, we baby gangland. You got Crip, Blood, GD, Vice Lord, Cliques. The same thing. Guess how many? And now I'm gonna ask this: how many of these gangs sliding on Chinese people, on Arab people? Think about that. Chinese people spitting on our women in the damn nail salon. Black folks ain't going in there up in the strap on them talking about let me get that. Guess who we praying on?
Ourselves.
We praying on ourselves. And now think about it. The same people who taught us this religion, guess what else they didn't teach us? They didn't teach us how to love ourselves, and they didn't teach us God's laws. This is why we taught that Jesus is white. And everything that we talking about right now goes back to this. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. So if y'all don't gain nothing from what I'm showing y'all today, what I'm trying to show y'all is we are the Israelites. We God chosen people. And with being God chosen people, we must come back to God and keep his commandments. Read this.
This Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 64.
Watch this.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people,
Right?
from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Right?
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
He said when we got to these other lands, we was going to serve other gods. So this is why when you go back to this sign right here, these were the other gods that our people were serving. Christianity, Baptist, Mormon, Adventist. What you believe in right now? That's God, right? You don't believe in Islam or nothing like that, dude. All right, that's good. So when you think about this, right, this is why you can't go back to that Baptist church, man. Because the founder of that Baptist church There's this man right here. And this man, you know what he's teaching? You look at how this man look. You can't look at this cracker and tell he had slaves. Yeah. He look like a pedophile too, don't he? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. And this is the man that had the Baptist church.
So what? This what we supposed to be on?
Nah, this ain't not what we supposed to be on. Really? This is what we supposed to be on right here. Give me the book of Esther, chapter 10, verse 9. Huh?
That ain't good, is it?
Yeah, this is all idolatry. These are man-made religion. And the reason why we got this sign like this, because these are some of the top 3 main religions that black people cleave to. Okay. And all these religions, guess who taught us these religions? People who colonized and enslaved us. Now watch this, read that. Esther in the Apocrypha. Go. So y'all ain't got any question about nothing I brought up?
I'm just listening. Taking
so what's our nationality? What I taught y'all nationality is?
Right here.
Judah. Exactly. Why did our people go into slavery?
Because
I want to ask him. I can see you look at I want to see you been here too long. Why are people going to slavery? I put people on the spot. I'm that teacher in school. I'm calling you out. Why are people going to slavery? Because we didn't keep God's commandments. Now watch this. Read this.
It's the book of Esther, chapter 10 and verse 9. And my nation is this Israel.
Read.
Which cried to God and were saved.
He said, which what?
And were saved.
So he said, and my nation is this Israel. So the point of what we supposed to be embracing that we are the Israelites. Get the book of Hosea chapter 6 and verse number 1. So knowing that we are the Israelites, it's time for us to come back and acknowledge who we are. It's time to put down gang banging, smoking, whoring out our women, breaking the Sabbath. Guess what, bro? I had to do it. If you look on me, bro, I don't look like, if you just look at me from afar, maybe not, because I got fringes on and I got crowns on and I'm repping and I'm wearing certain things that my forefathers were. You wouldn't look at me, but if I had my hat cocked on and I had on regular street clothes and you seen my tattoo, people will be examining me and look like, that nigga repping something. I don't know what he is though, and the nigga buff, so you gotta watch him. Think about that. That's the type of mentality we got. But guess what changed my mentality? To where now I'm not out here living the way our people live no more. It was the Bible. And it was me hearing this right here. Read that.
It's Hosea chapter 6 and verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord.
So he said it's time for us to return to the Lord, man. Not tomorrow, not next week. He said today it's time for us to return to the Lord. Watch this.
For he hath torn.
So he torn us. When you look at these pictures right here, these are real pictures. This how our people got torn and destroyed in America. By being in slavery. You know what I'm saying? They beat us and they beat our nationality out of us. Go ahead.
And he will heal us.
And the Lord said if we turn back to him, he will heal us. How will he heal us? He will start bringing more peace in our communities, because guess what? The more of us that repent and come back to God, the less of us who going to be out here looking to rob or looking to whore out our sister. Just like y'all two a couple, guess what? Us returning back to God and he healing the community, y'all two will become one and get married. And guess what else y'all will do? Produce children and teach your children what? The history, and come back to God's commandment. Come on.
He hath smitten.
And God has smitten us with madness. This is why when you look at any community in the hood, you look at our people embrace this type of stuff. We call this evil that we living in good. We can't wait to wake up in the morning and put our little fit on and go hit the block. You know what I'm saying? Got that blick on me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait to do it. And I hit Hosea 14 to 1.
Get up, roll one up.
Get one, roll one up, face a blunt. Call little Keisha, tell me, hey girl, you got some breakfast over there? I'm gonna be over there in a little minute, you heard me? Alright. She tell me bring her 3.5. You tell me what you gonna do for the 3.5? And Keisha, I know you a freak, so see, you want a quarter? This is what our people doing. Watch it, come on.
So Hosea chapter 14, verse 1.
Watch this.
Oh, Israel.
So he's talking to the Israelites again. So when you read the Bible, bro, you should know, sis, but y'all too mainly, because it's gonna take the men to change, right? Watch this.
Return unto the Lord thy God.
So he says it's time to return to the Lord thy God. Come on.
For thou hast fallen by thine iniquity.
So the reason why we at the bottom of society is because of our sin. Do y'all want to rule? Like, think about it. Do you want to be a well-known man, a wealthy man, a king like on the earth? The only way, what about you? How old are you?
24.
24, right? So where do you see yourself at 6 years from now, bro?
Shit. With that paper.
With that who?
Good paper.
good paper.
Yeah.
So the good paper that you're looking for, who faces on that paper?
What, man?
So when you die, guess what that money gonna do?
Stay here.
Get Proverbs 14:1 real quick. I'm gonna show you something, bro. You don't think we wanted some paper too? So think about it. You gotta have more than just want to have some paper, because guess what? You know what I'm saying? Get it, Proverbs 11:4. Watch this. Read this. Watch this, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 4.
This is what you should be looking for. Not no paper. You know what I'm saying? That money, watch this.
Riches profit not.
He said what?
Riches profit not.
He said riches don't profit you. Watch this.
In the day of wrath.
In the day of wrath, because what we trying to teach our people and show people is the way you see the world right now. So think about this. When you were younger, was crime this bad as it is now? Like people getting bold with murders?
I don't think so.
Nah, it wasn't like that. People were still fighting. It was some killings going on, but it wasn't no bold kill like now.
Yeah.
You can get killed by the softest dude in the hood at any given moment, bro. Think about that. So now it's letting you know that God is getting ready to embrace his return. So what God is telling you, even with your careers, if God is not involved in your plans, the Bible says what? Read it from the top again.
Riches profit not in the day of wrath. But righteousness delivereth from death.
He said what?
But righteousness delivereth from death.
So you have to learn how to be righteous. Do you know what does that word righteous mean?
Do right?
Get Deuteronomy 6:25. And as y'all can see, think about this, bro. How many? I'm gonna talk to you in your language, bro. How many youngins like us you know talking out the Bible just like this?
Not many.
Not many, right? So now watch this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness.
So this what's gonna make us righteous, right? Watch this.
If we observe to do all these commandments.
So we have to observe to do God's commandments. That's what's gonna make us righteous. And this is what's gonna deliver us from death. Because believe it or not, Jesus is coming to destroy this world. He said it out of his mouth. What was y'all taught that Jesus was gonna come back and do it when he returned?
What, judge?
Judge based off what?
I just know judgment day.
Judgment day. So do you think if it's judgment day, he gonna judge people off their works? Look at her. She bugged out, got a wig on, talking about shut up with that fuck shit.
God can judge me.
Now you see that?
What you talking about?
You see that?
God can judge me. I can let me do what I do. Cause he the only one can judge me.
Yeah,
The fuck you talking about? He the only one can judge me. Fuck you mean on
All
God.
good, it's all good.
Yeah, you see what she said? He the only one can judge me on God.
Exactly.
You see that? So now look.
Motherfucking exactly. Cause they ain't fucking with y'all. And that's y'all hey y'all pee. Don't worry about the fuck what I got going on.
It's okay, Auntie. It's okay.
Oh God, you know the fuck I go through. You better watch y'all motherfucking mouth.
You see that? This is our community. You can't make that look.
Hey, this is me though. How you gonna judge me? How you gonna talk about me? How are you gonna talk about me?
Hold on.
Well, how you gonna talk about me?
Auntie, you wanna have a
how the
talk?
fuck you gonna talk about me though? You don't know me.
You don't
I don't
know
know
me.
you. That was how the fuck you gonna talk about me?
So why you say
So
shut
why
the
you
fuck
talk
up?
about me?
So why you
how
tell?
you come out your mouth wrong?
So why
how
you
come out your mouth wrong?
You came out your mouth wrong.
You
Look,
got it.
you about to say, look at you about to snatch it off on me.
Exactly. How you just say your mouth? Your mouth.
Your mouth.
My mouth real.
I done heard your mouth from all the way over there.
So you heard from down there.
All the way
I wouldn't give
down
a fuck what you heard.
Now look, he finna come get you now. Cause look, your mouth all over the
I wouldn't
place.
give a fuck what your mouth. How he started. So I'm taking out on you.
Yeah.
Take the fuck out of my face, pussy.
Look at that. Look, you see that?
What is you doing?
He said he started, so she gonna take it out on you.
Yeah. So now.
He talking about me. Fuck you mean?
Now, so hey, let's get back to the business. You see that?
Ain't on me no more. What's the nigga?
You see what I'm saying? Right? What I asked him?
You said it. See, you went over the one girl in the blue dress gonna come with the demons.
I told you she gonna come with the demons, bro. You see what I'm talking about now, right? But so now, I ain't gonna lose track of mine. So now, when you think about, hold on.
Hey, you watch your mouth, baby.
Now look.
Knock your head off.
You see what I'm saying? This type of story that go on in our community. Now watch this. Now watch this. Give me the book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 17. Watch this. This is what go on in the hood every day, bro. It's a normal. Look at it. This man ain't trying to do nothing but keep the peace. She done gave this man a 3-piece. Socked him. Look how she talking to him. Look at that. Come on, look at this.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17.
Watch this.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So when you look at this, this is what's going on in our community. God said we shouldn't hate our brothers or our sisters in our heart. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor,
Right.
and not suffer sin upon him.
And now do what?
And not suffer sin upon him.
So now look at this. This what's going on. That's hatred. Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54.
She ain't gonna do that to the white man.
And she won't do that to, I guarantee you she won't do that to a white man. She won't even put her hands on a Chinese man like that. The same Arab people in that own that liquor store right there, if they said something to her, she ain't gonna do all that to them. You know what I'm saying? But guess who the pussy niggas and the F niggas is to her? It's the black man. And this is what the Bible talking about. Read this.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 24.
Read.
The Lord shall
I
make...
said 54.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
So guess what? In the old times, our people had a tender and delicate love for one another. But this is what happened to our people. Watch this.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother.
So you got brothers now who don't have that genuine love for their brothers. But now watch what it said about the women. Keep reading.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And to the women that come from our bosom, right? Read, look at it.
And toward the remnant of his children.
Right.
Which he shall leave.
Right.
So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children,
Read.
whom he shall eat.
Watch this.
Because he hath,
Verse 56.
verse 56.
Watch this.
The tender and delicate woman among you.
He said the tender and delicate woman amongst you. So at one point, we had tender and delicate women amongst ourselves. But look at the women that our neighborhood breeding out right. And this is an older woman in the community. Imagine if she had daughters, how crazy they is. They sucking they man now too. Come on, read that.
Which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground.
Watch this.
For delicateness and tenderness.
Watch this.
Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
And he said her eyes shall be evil toward the men of her bosom. That's why she wilding now. She pissed all the way off. Right? And when you think about it, what started everything? She walked by here and said, what? Shut the fuck up. That's all, right? She couldn't let us do our thing. So she tell us shut up and we respond. Now she ready to just get jiggy and crash out, man.
I think I need $1, man.
She just need $1. She need more than $1. She need to repent. You know what I'm saying? So this is what, this is what this is all about. So I don't want y'all to lose focus. I know y'all been up here for a minute, right? So what's your nationality? Nah, don't point to the side. I want you to remember, man. You a Judite. There you go. What about you, bro?
Judite.
You a Judite. What about you, sis? You believe that for real? Y'all just saying that to make me shut up. So, me and Judites, think about this, man. Do y'all think, as being God's chosen people and declaring that you a Jew and a Judite, do you think God wants y'all to commit sin? What you think God wants y'all to do? Get Psalm 94 and 16. Do you think this neighborhood got a lot of cleaning up needs to be done? You need people that gonna stand up and, you know what I'm saying, speak against the evil, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are y'all yes men?
Hell no.
Are y'all people pleasing? Are y'all scary? You ain't scary? Can you can't say you not scared?
Oh, me?
You a scary nigga?
Hell no.
You don't fear nothing, right? So now watch this. You don't fear nobody but God, right?
Yeah.
Same with you, right? So watch what God say he looking for, man. Come on.
So Psalm chapter 94 and verse 16.
Come on.
Who will rise up for me?
What the Lord say?
Who will rise up for me?
So the Lord want to know who gonna rise up for him. He not looking for no man who gonna sit back in the corner and believe in God at home, but when he in the world, he don't say nothing. That's why we come out here and do this. Now, which one of y'all from this neighborhood? Besides that, ain't none of us from over here, but we the ones that's bold enough to come over here and tell people what they don't want to hear, the uncomfortable truth. Read.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
So the Lord want to know what men out here gonna rise up against the evildoers, the people that's committing sin, and say, hey, bro, man, stop being a hot boy in the neighborhood. Man, stop selling dope to our own people. Man, stop coming over here promoting gang violence. Quit trying to recruit our young men to join gangs, right? Come on.
Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
And who gonna tell our people to stop sinning against God? This is what God is looking for. So you gotta ask yourself, if you love God, so think about it. God said if you love him, this is what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's looking for. Even the saying, you love God, bro, you got a love for God. Yeah. So if you got a love for God, hey man, God said he looking for those who gonna keep his commandments. So now, I'm gonna ask you, what you use that lighter for? Yeah. I know that ain't nothing for no design. You ain't going, hey, I'm gonna just put this little light on my, it's a new swag.
Yeah,
you put something to use that junk, right? What you smoke?
Weed.
You smoking weed? You smoke cigarettes?
Hell no.
You just smoke weed, right?
Yeah, weed.
All right, so now.
That's from the God green herb, right?
Right, but you know what? Do you know what God made it for?
What?
God didn't create weed for you to smoke it. He created it for you to eat it.
Eat it.
Yeah. So you can't be smoking. Give me 1 Corinthians 3.
Or drink it.
What?
Eat it or
Eat it. I thought he said you can't be drinking. I'm like, man, hold on,
brother.
Hey, dog. I can't. Hey, we're gonna drink good now. Now watch this. 1 Corinthians 3:16.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Watch this.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So the Bible said we supposed to be the temple of God. God's spirit is supposed to be able to dwell in every last one of us. Come on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Right.
If any man defile the temple of God,
right,
him shall God destroy.
So God said if you defile his temple by putting smoke in his temple, God said he will destroy you for that. So now get Genesis 1 and 12 real quick.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 12.
Watch this.
And the earth brought forth grass and herb.
And who?
And herb.
Weed is an herb. Watch this.
Yielding seed after his kind.
Yielding what?
Yielding seed after his kind.
Go ahead.
And the tree yielding fruit.
Right.
Whose seed was in itself.
Now read verse 29. That same chapter.
Verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
Right.
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
Watch this.
And every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree.
Watch this.
Yielding seed.
Watch this.
To you it shall be for meat.
He said for you that herb shall be for meat, meaning what? You should eat that herb, not smoke it. You can't be out here smoking Zaza till I got that hemp. You know what I'm saying? Get Psalms 104 and 14. Watch this. I got a couple more for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 104 and verse number 14.
Psalms 104 and verse number 14.
Come on.
He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle.
Watch this.
And the herb.
He said, and the herb, right?
For the service of man.
For the what?
Service of man.
Read.
That he may bring forth food.
He might bring forth food. So when you think about weed, weed is a herb that was designed for food or medicine. You can drink it as tea when you're not feeling good, but not to smoke. So that's something you got, you know what I'm saying, you got to grow from. So you're going to repent from God, you say you're gonna keep smoking.
I ain't got no answer right now.
You ain't got no answer right now. So you know how you can start, you know how you can start right now?
Yeah.
Man, take the light off and toss it.
Oh, yeah, nah, this motherfucker cost $5.
Let
me show you something real quick. Check this out. Smoking weed can have significant health risks, including irritation of the lungs and airways, increased risk of bronchitis, asthma, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, lung cancer, although the evidence is still debated. Right? It says increased heart rate and blood pressure, increased risk of heart attack, especially individuals with pre-existing heart conditions, damage to blood vessels. Impaired memory, of course, you don't remember a lot of stuff that's going on. Concentration, and increase of risk of anxiety, paranoia, and psychosis. See, look, you see that big ass Bob Marley there? I smoke crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gave me bronchitis. I couldn't smoke no more. But it messed up my memory. You know what I'm saying? I still got, I know what's going on, but little details, I be forgetting certain things. You know what I'm saying? And as you young, you don't care about it. But when you get older, nah, you good. I just wanted to bring that out. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, as you get older, you're going to see it start to hit you different. And once that bronchitis comes and you can't breathe through your lungs, and every time you cough, you feel like your lungs coming out your ass, that shit different. You know what I'm saying? So just letting you know that. Those are all the side effects of it.
It's all right, 5 and 7. We're going to read this and we're going to close up and let y'all go, man. 5 and 7. Yep, Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. So everything y'all done heard today, make sure you keep this information with you. This is life-changing experience. Watch this.
This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 and verse number 7.
Read.
Make no tearing to turn to the Lord.
So the God said, don't make no tearing to turn from him. Read.
And put not off from day to day.
And don't be putting it off. Y'all heard this. Go learn more about it and direct your life in the path to make a change. This is what God said, read.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
And if you don't make a haste change to make your life and give it to God, he said wrath will come from God, read.
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And in thy security, if you're thinking I'm good, I don't got to change right now, God said he gonna kill you. So, you know what I'm saying, just take heed to that, man. So, I appreciate y'all for sticking around, man. What's y'all nationality again? Judah. We God chosen people, right? What we need to do? Be saved by God. We need to keep his what? His who? His commandments. Yeah, we gotta keep his commandments, man. You gotta toss that lighter, big dog. You gotta toss that lighter for the Lord, man.
We ain't using it for good.
Yeah, go on toss it.
When it go out.
Nah, when he go out, he gonna go buy another one, man. This brother smooth. Nah, with that, we gonna close up, giving all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Repenting on a daily basis. You better thank the Most High some of us brothers repented, because we probably be robbing you niggas and checking your pockets. You know what I'm saying?